Dagote, Delaha, Yate, Hola. Hello to all my friends out there. This is Teacher Tiffany. I'm giving another lesson today on fine motor for our toddlers and for elementary students that still need to work on fine motor. I did record the Flute Player Apache Folktale, retold and illustrated by Michael Lacapa. Amazing illustrations in this book, and it's great to enrich your classroom with Apache lessons for especially our students that are Apache and our native students. And so what I did was I used tracing paper, and so then I lined it up to a picture that I liked in the book. I traced it, then I went to the copier, I put a white piece of paper down, and I put the tracing paper right on top. And then I flipped it over and made a copy of it. And then that's how I got a nice clean copy of the burden baskets. Now, I would cut these into three, so one there and then a line there, so then 3 children could work on these burden baskets, and they could color it yellow, or you could make this on yellow like cardstock paper, and then they could cut it and they could work on just cutting the strips, and they wouldn't have to cut right on the line, but just cutting pieces of it. You could also use yarn, and they could just be cutting pieces of yarn to get ready for it, and then you could hole punch the burden basket at the top here. So the burden basket is one piece that you could use for fine motor. Another one is, again, I used tracing paper, and the woman in the story, and so did the man. I didn't trace any ones for the man yet, but for the woman, her hair, you could have them color her hair, and color the hair, color her dress, and then they could use scissors to cut lines in her hair, or you could cut black yarn and then make maybe one hole up here, and I would make this on cardstock, and then punch a hole in here, and then they could and you can make multiple holes where they could thread through the black yarn. So it's just one idea that you could use for the Apache flute player. There'll be other things coming, including a bingo card that you could send home with your family, and in that bingo card would be like activities that you could do at home that encourage your toddler to explore with you and to learn. And so here's one. Let me turn it this way. So you could read the book. It's also on YouTube. You could find objects around your house that start with A. Make a peanut butter sandwich. Went outdoors, play a game using the language. Close your eyes and guess the sound. So remember in the Apache story, the flute player by Michael Lacapa, the man hears the wind. So playing a game with your child about the wind. Talk about what your house pet would need to live. So looking at your giddy or your sling, what would you need to keep that pet alive, and what would they need to sustain life? You could use the plant app. There's an app called Picture This. There's lots of apps out there. You could use your phone to identify your plants in the yard if you don't know them already with your child. You could gather sticks, and then they could put them in order from smallest to largest. So those are just a few ideas that you try with your toddler. Also, these items could be with elementary students too, or any age to color or to illustrate the story. So if you would like a copy of this, please email me at tiffany.wisdom@yahoo.com. All right, talk to you later. Humchi.